Welcome to each one of you. Hi, everybody, from wherever you are tuning in today. Thank you so much for being here. So glad that you could join us, and I'm hoping that through the course of the next hour or 45 minutes, more people will be joining us. I don't know if you've been on these webinars before that we've been conducting, but over the past few months, I've been conducting webinars and sharing information about the benefits of joining BSBI, the kind of support that we offer, etc. However, the best way to verify or to ensure that the information that I've shared is authentic is to hear it from someone who's currently studying at BSBI, a student who's there right now. This way, all of you are able to get first-hand information about what it's like to be in Berlin, study at BSBI, and hear about a real student experience here and now during this time. Having said that, I would like to introduce my guest for today, Chethan Somashekhar. Did I say that right? Chetan, your father's name? Somashekhar? Yeah. He's from Karnataka, which is in India. So after his bachelor's, I'm not going to say too much about him because he's going to talk a little bit about himself in a little bit. After his bachelor's, he decided that he wanted to do his MBA and is currently doing his MBA course with CUC at BSBI. He's also, get this, the president of the Student Council for Postgraduate Studies at BSBI. Chetan, a very warm welcome to you. I'm so glad you're here today. Thank you so much for joining us on this webinar.
Thank you so much.
We're super excited to have you and hear about all your experiences that you're having. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sangeetha George. I am the Senior Manager for Student Support Services. What we do is we help students and we ensure that students have a pleasant student journey. Once you've paid a deposit, filled out an application, we help you with regards to your visa, helping with accommodation, any kind of assistance that you need. We're there to support you. I will be sharing my email address at the end. If any of you have any questions or you need any more support, please feel free to write into us, and we will be happy to reach out to you and help you. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to go through the agenda. What we're going to do is I'm going to ask Chetan a few questions. If we could have the slide change, please. Oh, perfect. Yes, it's happened. All right. So what I'm going to do is ask Chetan a couple of questions that I hope will give some of you the answers of what you've been looking for. Maybe you've had a lot of questions on your mind and you just haven't had the answer to it. Well, here is Chetan. I will ask him some questions, but I'm also going to leave some time at the end for you guys to ask him any questions. Okay, so think about your questions already. You can see a question box on your screen. Just go ahead and post your question and I will ask him those questions. If he's not able to answer, then we will email him and then he will respond to us. Chetan, is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, awesome. Okay, so today what we're going to do is through the questions that we're going to ask Chetan, we'll be talking a little bit about BSBI as a suitable option for students, the experience that students have of studying at BSBI and also being in Berlin for the first time, especially if you're coming from a country like India or Africa, first time you're leaving home, what that's like. We'll talk about the online classroom experience and any other advice that Chetan might have for you. And I have a pretty strong feeling that he's got some sound advice for all of you. So make sure you stay with us till the end, just so that you can hear and have the opportunity to ask him some questions. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, Chetan, once again, thank you so much for being here. But can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background?
Yeah, I'm Chethan Somashekhar. I'm from India and I'm from the southern part state called Karnataka. I have done my bachelor's in commerce from Vidyavahini PU College, first grade college Tumkur. When I was in my final year degree, I thought of doing my master's. So when I was checking for colleges, initially I thought of doing my master's from my state itself. After that, I got another plan. Why shouldn't I do my master's from an international university? So after every researches, I decided to go to abroad. So I came here to Germany.
That's awesome. So you did, like a good student, you did your research, I heard, and then you finally picked. BSBI. So, which brings me to my next question. What made you choose BSBI, and how do you think it was different from the other colleges or universities that you were considering? Because definitely you had a list. So what made you pick out BSBI?
Yeah, actually, when I was looking for MBA colleges, I applied for certain universities from UK and Germany. But
Okay.
even US was my first preference, but due to high fee structure, I omitted your US and I left that plan. After that, I applied for UK and Germany. I got so many offer letters. After that, while when I was comparing all the colleges, I got this BSBI with less fee structure, and I got many benefits from this college. I found this college as more interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest things that students don't realize is that we have quality education at such a low price, I think. And I think
Yes,
it's the best
definitely.
of both worlds. For a lot of students, I think that's important to keep into consideration. So how long have you been at BSBI, and what's your experience been like?
Actually, I'm from October 2021 intake. I have
Okay.
taken my first 2 months course online from India itself. I came here to Germany in the month of December. Uh, it was a good experience. Literally, it is a good experience to learn with multicultural environment. It's pretty good. The classes are really going good. The professors are very cooperative, and even the services team, student services, academic team, everything is going good in BSB.
Yeah,
Actually, I
and we
had
will talk about that. Yeah, sorry, go for it. What did you say?
no. Actually, I had a very good experience in BSBI.
In BSBI. Okay, so you've
Yeah,
been there 3 months now, right?
yeah. From three
And
months,
it's
I'm
the
here.
first time you've left home. It's the first time you've left India, right?
Yes, for the first time, I left India.
Oh, that's amazing. In the middle of COVID and everything, you actually got yourself there. That's amazing, Chetan. Well done. Well
Yeah.
done. That's awesome. And we will talk a little bit about your experiences because I want to know how it's been over the past 3 months. So, how long did it take for you to kind of transition to life in Germany? Do you have any stories of what it was like when you first moved to Germany? It must have been in the middle of winter, obviously.
Yes, definitely. It was a great winter when I came to Germany. In my hometown, definitely I didn't feel the temperature drop up to 15 degree or less than 15 degree. But here,
Yeah.
after coming to Germany, it was 0 degree when I arrived in Germany. Literally, it was freezing. Already,
Absolutely. Fair enough, I think. Yeah. Do you speak German, Chetan?
yeah, I have completed my German language till A2 from India itself. So now I
Okay.
can manage with supermarkets, markets, and any other public places. I can manage, but
You
I'm
can.
not much fluent. I can manage with German language. Yes.
Yeah, because the last time I was talking to someone from who's on campus, they were saying when they first moved to BSBI or to Berlin, they didn't know even one word. Even to go to the grocery store and ask for milk, they didn't know the word for milk. So I think you're in a
Yeah.
better position than that. So that's really good. And it's coming in handy. So do you recommend that students should learn German before they come to Berlin?
Yeah, if they learn at least A1, then they can manage something in Germany. But without knowing anything, even they cannot buy bus ticket also.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Because that's okay. All right, that's good to know. Okay, so coming to your education, what course did you say that you're studying?
Yeah, I'm studying MBA with
Okay,
BSBI. And,
with CUC.
yeah, with CUC.
All right, and what do you enjoy about it? What are you hoping? Do you know what your long-term plans are? Have you had a time to think about it, or what do you enjoy about it? At least let's talk about the current situation. What do you like about your course?
Yeah, the course is actually as good as I thought because I had a huge plans in future. I came here for the same thing. The course is supporting my plans. The course, I know the course will support my things. Even professors are very good. They are supporting us a lot. We have so many concepts like marketing, laws, and leadership management. These things are supportive pillars for a student, who wanna be a future entrepreneur.
Correct.
Yes. So
So
these
that's what
things
you
will
enjoy.
support me a lot. Yes. I'm
Can you
enjoying
talk a
this
little
work.
bit? Can you talk a little bit about the classroom experience? What do you like about it? Are you able to get individual attention? If you have an issue, are you able to go and talk to your professors? What's that like?
Yeah, now the classrooms are going hybrid. The students who are in Berlin can attend on offline classes, and the students who are
Right.
not in Berlin can attend online classes. So this is a good opportunity for students to attend offline or online classes. The professors are very cooperative. They are ready to clear our doubts even at the 10th or 100th time. I had a very
Wow.
good experience with these professors like Vivek sir or some other professors. Like they used to come to the students and they will explain everything. They are very supportive in academic things.
That must be a new experience for you also, no? Coming from a college in India, it's not necessarily that like that all the time. Some colleges,
Mm,
yes, but just
mm.
to have that one-to-one time with a professor, I think is very important for you.
Yes.
So, which brings me to my next question. You said you started your course in October,
Yeah.
okay? And what was that like for you when you started the course and for 2 months you were studying from home, right? From India?
Yes. Yeah.
What was the online like classes? What was that? Can you tell the audience, because a lot of people are kind of worried about, you know, what that will be like, if they can cope with it. Do you have any advice that you can share with them with regards to online classes and how to cope with them?
Yeah, even I have taken online classes for 2 months when I was in India. I was working on so many assignments in this course. From CUC, we have so many assignments. I was working on my assignments. Literally, it is good thing that we have online classes, and even we can submit our assignments online. Even we can
Okay,
submit every of our work online. So it is very good to have online classes. If we didn't have any online classes or this option, the student must be in the campus, so that it would be a huge problem for the students who are still waiting for their visa or any stuff to be done, legal process to be done. So it is good to have online classes. I had a very good experience, like submitting assignments from my home. I felt
of
good.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a lot of advantages of having online classes, I'm sure,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And so what's it like for you now? Are you on campus all the time, or do you do some classes online and some classes on campus?
No, from the first day when I came to the college, I'm taking offline classes. I love to attend classes offline. Even online classes were good, but I love to attend classes offline. We can interact more with professors. So I love to attend offline classes. Now every day I'm coming to college, and even we can sit in student lounge. If we don't have college classes, we can sit in student lounge. We can do our things. So every day I like to come to college. So I'm attending online offline classes.
Absolutely. Okay, so there, like I said, there are students here who are interested to join BSBI, but they are concerned about attending online classes. Can you share with them how you coped with online classes and how did you make the best use of the learning opportunity that was given to you? Maybe they can, you know, they can follow the same kind of thing that you followed. So can you shed some light on that?
Yeah, that's what I told before. BSBI, our college is offering hybrid classes, so the students who are not in Berlin can attend the
No,
classes
say a
online.
student is in Africa or somewhere in India, you know,
Yes, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
give them 2, 3 pointers of how they can cope with online classes. What did you do in order to succeed?
Hmm, we got online study materials. We got all the
Yeah,
materials online in our system, so we could study our course, and we can do everything. We can submit our assignments. Even we had a email for contacting our professors. We can contact our
nice.
professors. We can get our doubts cleared. So this is how it was working online.
So the support is still there even if it's online, right?
Yes,
The college is still supporting you regardless of whether it's online or hybrid.
Yeah.
Okay. So for students who are listening, if you are thinking of starting online, know that, all the material will be sent to you. You will have direct access, right, Chetan, to the
Yeah,
professor,
I had direct
right?
access to the professor.
To the professor, you're able to get in touch with them. It's as good as being in a classroom, except that you're doing it from the comforts of your home, at least till you get your visa. And like Chetan, what he did is he did 2 months online, and then now he's on campus doing the classes, which obviously he's talking about how he thoroughly enjoys them. Okay, great. That's so good to hear, Chetan, because it's one of the biggest concerns I think students have. They want to start with us, but they're not sure. So I'm glad you touched on some of those points. Last year, I think during your graduation, I heard one of the students at the ceremony say that BSBI is like a second home to most students. Can you relate to that? And if so, how?
Yeah, actually, BSBI is a multicultural college. So we have students from many countries. The students who are here will not definitely feel homesick. Definitely will not feel homesick. So they can get friends from many countries. The college have two student lounges. Students who come to the campus can sit here with their friends. They can do their works and they can play some. We have some indoor games like carom board, chess, like these things. They can play their games here. They can enjoy their day. This is how it is working in campus. The students will come here and they will attend the language classes, and they will do their assignments. They will do their thesis papers here. So
Yeah,
students will not feel homesick when they are here. So
when
the
they're,
sentiment,
yeah.
definitely they will feel this as their second home.
I think there's a tremendous amount of support on campus also, right? Like from staff
Yeah.
and faculty. When you first joined, can you recollect some of the support that was given to you when you first joined in terms of maybe accommodation or visa or just class schedules? Like, was there people to support you with all of that?
Yes, we have many services. Like the main thing is student services.
Yeah,
That we have in student services, we have accommodation support, visa support, and this matriculation and everything. We have student services for those things.
yeah,
So in accommodation, the students who desperately don't find an accommodation in Berlin, definitely BSBI is going to help them. And for visa guidance, after coming to Germany, the main thing is to get their visa extension to complete
correct.
all the paperwork. So we have SCRS, the legal
Yeah.
consultation office from BSBI. They are going to help our students for getting their paperwork done. And regarding the academic team, they are very supportive, and yeah, the student service, what is that? Admin and academic team are very good in
Yes.
BSBI. Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think two or three key things that you have said, which is really like stuck in my head. First, that, students, because you're somebody who left home for the first time, and for you
Yes.
to say that you don't feel homesick is huge. The second, the whole multicultural environment that you have an opportunity to study in. And third, I think once you get there, the kind of support that you get, right? No matter what, I know that the career center is super impressive to help you put together your CV, to help you get ready for interviews. So I think that also will be useful to you soon once you finish your course. Your
Yes,
course is which?
even we have career guidance.
Yeah.
So definitely they are going to help our students to make them trained for approaching the market. So
Absolutely. Yeah, I think
yeah,
that's a huge thing that is, a big advantage for students who want to study at BSBI. Okay,
yeah.
so I'm just going to ask you one last question, and that
Mhm.
is, what final words of wisdom would you have, or would you like to leave with these students who are wanting to be a part of the BSBI family as early as May? So, any words of wisdom that you would like to leave with them?
Yeah, I have an amazing experience with BSBI. Purposefully, I came to Germany for my studies. BSBI is supporting me with my studies and everything. Uh, the students who are looking for better college or better option for their abroad studies, definitely I would suggest BSBI is the one of the best colleges in Germany.
Absolutely. And just it came this question came at the top of my head. Chetan, see if you can answer it. But is there something that you wish that you knew before you moved to Berlin? Like, was there some piece of information, like once you landed in Germany, you were like, I wish somebody told me about this and I didn't know about it. So is there anything like that? Like maybe the weather, is it colder than you thought it was?
Yeah,
Or
the
language?
first day when I came to Germany is it was snow when I came to
As
Germany
well.
for the first time, and the language, the people are language dominated, and when I approach someone for something, they say Zuruk, Zuruk. Initially, I didn't understand what is this Zuruk. Even I know some language, I didn't understand Zuruk. Zuruk means back. So even when we go to some stores, if we move a little bit forward, just they will say Zuruk. Initially, I faced a lot of problems with this, but now I'm going to use to it.
Now you're saying Zuruk to other people.
Yeah.
Now you're looking. What about food? What about transportation, like moving around Berlin? Did you learn how to do that quickly?
Yes, Berlin have very good connectivity. We have
Okay,
S-Bahns, U-Bahns, and buses. So from east to west and north to south, we have a good connectivity in Berlin. The student can buy with monthly pass. The student can travel everywhere in Berlin. Just within half an hour, he can come to east to west, west to east. Just within half an hour, the students can travel around the Berlin.
can move around. Okay,
Yes.
that's good to know. So for everyone who's listening, here is a true testimony of someone who moved just 3 months ago. And it almost feels like, Chetan, that you've been there for years, because you seem to know everything, like how to go about, how to, just fend for yourself with regards to buying something at a store, finding the transportation, just understanding the German culture. I think you've put in a lot of effort in order to do that. So really hats off to you. But also for those who are thinking or worried that this might be your first time, how you're going to cope, here's somebody who's just done exactly what you might have to do in a couple of months. I will ask Chetan to put his email address down in the chat box if that's okay. And if anyone has any questions for him later, if you think about it, you are more than welcome to please write to him. We are done with our questions right now. But what I'm going to do is just wrap up everything that Chetan has talked about, and I think he's really shared some sound advice for us. He's talked about what the classes are like, how the professors are supportive, how he looked at multiple universities that he wanted to join and finally chose BSBI because of its affordability and world-class education. It's very hard to find both in a lot of places, and I think that's what drew him to it. The kind of support that he's got on campus. So for those of you who are actually thinking about it, please do get in touch with us if you have any more questions or any concerns with regards to joining BSBI or what your student experience will be like. We're more than happy to share that information with you and make sure and reassure you that it's all going to be okay. So before I go on to the questions, I'm sure there are some questions already here. I just want to make an announcement that we have a live streaming event, which is a free event happening on the 22nd of March, which is next Tuesday. Okay, so it's the Café Scientifique and Café Artistique that are combining forces for the first time for a panel discussion. So what the topic is going to be is diffusing art and strategy in the era of digitization. So please don't miss it. It is at 3 p.m. CET, which is 7:30 p.m. IST. We will be putting a link in the chat box so that please feel free to bookmark it and use it on the 22nd of March. We're going to have industry experts who are going to be talking about it. So please come join our live streaming event. We have lots of events that are coming up. We have face-to-face events in India. We have webinars. We have Facebook live sessions. please do come join us and bring your friends along, because we would be more than happy to connect with you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is try and get to the questions really quickly and see if there's anything. So here, Chetan, I'm just going to read out these questions for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So do we have access to the recorded video link? I think they're talking. Hi, Masood. I think Masood is talking about this one. Yes, I think you will be sent a recorded session of this event, of this webinar. Don't worry about it. Masood, you're also asking, is participating in online classes mandatory? Chetan, is it mandatory?
Yeah, a student without attendance cannot sit in the next semester. So BSBI is completely focusing on studies, so student have to attend classes.
So they have to, so even if they're doing it online, so when you were doing it from, or you were doing online classes, you attended like a live session, yeah?
Yeah,
It's
live
not a
session.
recorded.
A live session.
It's a live session.
Professors
Because
used to take
what,
attendance from the
Masood,
student.
sorry, say that again?
Yeah, professors used to take attendance from the students, so students have to attend the classes and they have to answer their attendance.
So that's what Masood is saying, because he's working. He said, due to my working situation, sometimes I can't attend online classes. Is it possible that I use the recorded classes? Are there recorded classes?
Recording sessions are available. Recording sessions are available. He can use the recording sessions and he can take permissions from the college, and the college will definitely permit.
So Masood, what I would suggest to you is maybe you can get in touch with your professor, tell them maybe all your classes, you don't need to just watch the recorded sessions, the ones where there's a kind of conflict with your job, maybe those you can get special permission in order to watch the recorded sessions. One thing I know about BSBI is that they are very, very accommodating. So they are sensitive to the fact that a lot of you are working students. So it would be worth your while to actually find out whether you can do a recorded session. Okay. Hi, Hans. He's asking, did you get, so Chetan, did you get accommodation easily when you transitioned from online at home to Germany?
It was very hard. Now the market is going much crazy. So it's very hard to get accommodation. Even I struggled for 3 months for booking my accommodation from India. After that, I got one accommodation and I came to Germany. But our college is very supportive. Definitely, they are going to help us with this accommodation. So that is the matter. But getting accommodation in Berlin is very difficult.
Yes,
so anyway,
and I
we
think
are lucky to have our accommodation team here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Karimat and team are there. So, I'm so glad you said that, Chetan, because we say that on most of our webinars. Don't wait till the end in order to get your accommodation. If you have decided which intake you're going to join, please get in touch with the accommodations team so that they can give you the kind of options. Just like Chetan said, the market is really, really like tough right now in order to find a reasonable and good accommodation. But the earlier you start, the better it would be for you to get accommodation. Let me know if you need the address of the accommodations team. I'm happy to send it to you. My email address, if anyone needs to write to me, it's very simple. It's ask@berlinsbi.com. I'll put it in the chat box after I read this next question. But you please get in touch with our accommodations team if you are planning to join the April intake or even October. It doesn't matter. You should get in touch with them and find out what kind of options you have. Okay. Hi, Stephen. Stephen is saying, Chetan, he says, I'm Stephen, I have a low class. Is it possible for me to get admission? As in, must be low marks is what he's talking about. What do you think?
This is a very difficult question to answer.
Yes, it is a difficult question. But Stephen, what I think is, I think you should just go ahead and he should submit his like transcript and everything, don't you think? Yeah, send your mark sheets and everything over, and then we will tell you whether you're eligible or not. I don't want to say no or yes right now, but we will look at, you know, your English proficiency. We'll look at how you did in high school. We'll look at what you've done already. Do you have any work experience? We'll look at all of that before making a decision. So don't worry. So send us over your transcripts and whatever else you've done, your CV, and then we can take it from there. Right, Chetan?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Somehow my chat box is gone. So if someone from the back could just please put my email address or just show it on the screen. Oh, I got it. Never mind. All right. Any other questions? Oh, someone did. My back support team is amazing. Thank you for putting that. Okay, Stephen says okay. Any other questions from anyone with regards to the kind of experience Chetan has had, or any? This is your opportunity to ask a student a question, so go for it. I think I've taken all the questions. I just once again want to make that announcement about the live streaming event. It's happening on the 22nd of March, which is Tuesday. The Café Scientifique and the Café Artistique are combining forces for the first time for a panel discussion. The topic that they're going to is super interesting. It's about diffusing art and strategy in the era of digitization. It's at 3 p.m. CET, which is 7:30 p.m. India time. And we're definitely going to have two industry experts, Kimberly Houghton and Andreas Richter. So please come and join us. It's free. You definitely, if you're free at 7:30 on Tuesday, India time, which is 3 o'clock CET, please come join us. We would be more than happy to have you there with us. All right. If there are no more questions, any other questions? I'm just going to wait for one more minute. Chetan, I know, has put down his email address. My email address is also put down. If you have any questions with regards to starting online, with regards to visas and the kind of assistance, any kind of support that you need, please do get in touch with us. I'm gonna, I think, wrap it up. Chetan, you have anything that you want to add or anything that you've forgotten to talk about?
That's it, I think.
Nothing. Awesome. Okay, we're definitely going to have you back so that you can continue to share your experience with us, because your time there, you're gonna be there at least for the next couple of years. Yeah. When do you
for
graduate?
next 2 years.
Next 2
I'm
years.
going to graduate in October 2023.
2023. So yeah, so count on it that we're going to have you to come and talk more about the experiences that you've had. But thank you so much for being here, Chetan, and for sharing your experiences with us. We are very, very grateful to you and the time that you spent. And hats off to you, seriously, super proud of you and the way that you've transitioned. You give all of these students so much hope that they can do it too. You went in the middle of winter, first time from home, and you made it sound so easy. So thank you for that. There's someone, David, you're asking me if BSc in computer science in Paris or in Greece. If you can, I'm just gonna have to check that really quickly for you. So if you can just give me 2 minutes or 1 minute, actually, I can tell you whether you will be able to do that or not, because I just have to look at the courses that we have right now. I don't think we have BSc Computer Science happening, but David, if you actually just put your email address down, I'm happy to get back in touch with you and tell you whether we have that course or not. Wait. Actually, we're not offering it. We're not offering it right now, David. So your option is probably to come to Berlin and start with us. Okay. So we don't have the BSc in computer science in Paris or in Greece, but in Berlin we do. So please do come to Berlin. All right. Okay. So please do write into us, everyone who's here. Thank you so much for being here. We are wrapping it up a little bit early, but then we're not seeing too many questions come in. But Chetan's email address is there. My email address is there. Please do write in, and we are more than happy to get in touch with you. Thank you, David. I've got your email address. I will definitely keep you posted and let you know where we're going to be running that program. Thanks, everybody. Join our live streaming event on the 22nd. We're going to be having lots more webinars and also a face-to-face event. So please watch our space on Facebook, on Instagram, on our website, and please do come join us, and just so that we can help and support you in whatever way we can. Thanks so much, Chetan. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Have a great day, and we will see you all soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.